Hey, there you are. I was just thinking about you. Thanks for stopping by, friends. Well, today I got two whirligigs I'd like to show you, and I'd like to talk a little bit about ball bearings and ordering ball bearings for whirligigs. Right, Pete? All right, hang on to your hats. Well, first up, I want to show you this bucking bronco that one of my students painted. I made the whirligig, actually. Hey, get off there. Peaches is chewing the camera strap. And I made the whirligig, geez, I think it was last winter. And my student, David McNeil, painted it. And he finally got around to showing it to me. Oh, he did such an awesome job on it. He said he cut out patterns for everything. I like the little details. All the little details he has. He really did a wonderful job on this. So I guess he's teaching me how to paint, I think. Yeah. Let's see how it works. Little peaches on the front there, and you got these nice stars. There he goes. Turns nice and easy. Well, thanks, David, for sharing that with us. You really did a wonderful job painting. All right, so I got to get that back to David. Next up, I want to show you a little update on this rattle. I put a little mineral oil on it. Let's see if we can makes the grain come out a little better. So thanks, Duslik. I forget her last name, Kolshoy. Anyway, Duslik, a subscriber of mine, said I should put a little mineral oil on there. So I went and bought some mineral oil. And it kind of darkened up the wood. I really like it. All right. And now I got this other whirligig I want to show you. Get this thing out of the way. This is the whirligig. It's supposed to be a donkey kicking the farmer. This is for another one of my students, Francina. And I wanted to, it's got a little different action on it. I wanted to make him kind of like bend backward a little bit when he got kicked. So it doesn't turn very smoothly because I got this funny stop right here. Let's see if you can see how it works here. And I also haven't glued these legs in place yet. That's about the last thing I need to do. I was just getting ready to do that. But it's got kind of a fun action on here. I don't know how practical it is, but I like it. It looks like he's really getting kicked. Whoa! Ow! I did quite a bit of experimenting to get to this point. It's still not. I think it'll be better once I stabilize these legs. You can see they're still moving around a little bit. But it's coming along, Francina. Won't be long. I got one more fisherman whirligig for her son after that, and then I'll be all caught up. So there's that. And then I wanted to talk about some bearings. I recently had to buy some new bearings. I had some like this that were shielded, but I really didn't like that. So I got some new ones, and I didn't like the quality of those shielded bearings. You start playing around with them and they start falling apart. The shields come off. Watch out there, peaches. So this is the new one I got. Get a good look at it. It's a sealed. It's not shielded, it's sealed. It's got rubber seals on it. So that's that. And what I discovered is they have these codes for the bearings. This one is R3RS. A lot of times it's R3ZZ, or anyway, I'll leave a whole list of the codes that I found. There's different codes for this size of bearing. So if you need to buy bearings for your whirligig, put in the inches dimensions first, and then see if you can find a listing that has a code for that, plus those dimensions. Like I put in 3/16 by 1/2 inch, and then I found a bearing that had the code that said R3RS, and so I knew that was a good code. R3 seems to be the right size, and they have different letters after that. A lot of times it's ZZ instead of RS. I don't know what the RS stands for, or the ZZ. It must stand for something. The other thing that I on here you can see it very good. It's a metric equivalent. It says R3RS 4.763. That's 3/16 of an inch by 12.7, or anyway, I think that's 1/2 inch, 12.7 millimeters. Hopefully, I got that right. All right. So I got 100 pieces for $35 plus the shipping from AliExpress. I'll leave a link down in the description. It seems like they seem like pretty good bearings to me. Of course, I just got them, and I don't have any real experience. But the other thing that I figured out about these bearings is there's something called a abec rating, ABEC, and it goes from 1 to 9. 9 has the closest tolerances. That's what I'm trying to say. 1 has the biggest tolerances. So you would think that 9 would be the best bearing, but it's not necessarily so, because of the materials that the bearing might be made of. It might be made of poor quality steel but have close tolerances. So it would be a 9, but then it wouldn't last very long. But then maybe you have a 3 that's made of high quality steel that lasts forever. So you can't, just the abec rating won't tell you how well the bearing is going to perform, because there are other things like what the bearing is made of. But it does give you an idea of tolerances. This bearing here has an abec rating of 5. So that's about middle of the pack. It seems pretty good. You take your bearing and you try to move it side to side, and you can kind of feel how much slop there is. This other one it feels a lot. You can't see it, but it seems to move a lot more. I don't know what the abec rating on this one is, but I would have to say it seems to be lower than 5. All right. Well, I think that's about all I have for you today. All right, friends, that's all we got for today. I sure appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. Peaches and I are doing well. I hope you are all safe and well. Take care, friends. We'll see you down the trail. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.